probably saw some of our coverage. Last week, 2 News was invited to join a very special group of veterans for a trip to Hawaii to really commemorate the 80th anniversary of the bombing of Pearl Harbor. And it was all made possible by Honor Flight Nevada, and the organization's mission is to take America's veterans to memorials created in their honor.
Yeah, from Hawaii to Washington, D.C., the trips are provided at no cost to the veteran, and they're planned entirely by volunteers. This week's Someones to Know are just 2 of the great many who have tirelessly helped to make this happen. I'll tell you what, this is an incredible couple. Meet the husband and wife team, Jim and Dawn Forbus.
While a trip to Hawaii might sound like a tropical treat, when it's an Honor Flight Nevada trip, it requires a lot of care, especially for the honored World War II veterans, most of whom are well into their 90s.
Unbelievable what that greatest generation has been through, and it's just an honor to serve them and help them.
Jim Forbus learned of Honor Flight Nevada in 2013, then started donating to the nonprofit. By spring of 2014, he paid to volunteer and travel as a guardian on an Honor Flight Nevada trip to Washington, D.C.
And then I was hooked. I said, I'll pay every time, I'll go every time, whatever they need.
Since then, Forbus has raised and donated tens of thousands of dollars for the cause. Dawn Forbus says she was hooked about 1 year after her husband.
I got to go on a trip, and it was like, wow.
Most Honor Flight trips are to Washington, D.C. to visit the various war memorials there. Dawn says many of the veterans begin their trip carrying heavy emotional burdens.
And it's okay. It is absolutely okay, and we understand.
In D.C., Jim has stood side by side with veterans at the Vietnam Memorial Wall, helping them find names of lost loved ones.
Well, I was going to say Cadillac, but I own a VW, and that's what.
In D.C. and Hawaii, Forbus has loaded, assembled, and transported more wheelchairs than he can remember, plus so much more.
You just kind of anticipate what needs to be done, and you just do it.
While Jim handles logistics, it's Dawn, as trip coordinator, who tackles the administrative work, sometimes putting in 40 hours per week to book hotel rooms and flights, a task that proved especially nerve-wracking on this recent trip because of Hawaii's strict COVID protocols.
My worst fear was to get here, or actually get to Oakland, and have to leave somebody behind.
The nerves, the tears, lost sleep, and countless volunteer hours are all worth it, say the married couple, though they are quick to avoid taking any credit.
It's a team effort. It is absolutely a team effort.
It is the greatest volunteer effort we've ever participated in.
We should mention that neither Dawn nor Jim knew we were taping these interviews as part of our Someone to Know feature, or they never would have agreed. They do it all simply to be of service. And as we share this story with you, they're on another Honor Flight mission in Washington, D.C. with veterans and Gold Star families. If you would like to apply for an Honor Flight trip, they are free to veterans, or if you'd like to support the cause. We have links with the online version of this story. With Someone to Know, Andi, Cassinari for 2 News.
Yeah, salt of the earth right there. We'll be right back.